Welcome back to Wake Up America. Alex Kramer is back with us. Krisha Lenzo also joining us for a look at what's trending this morning.
Yes, good morning, ladies. Okay, so the brand new movie, Wicked, breaking records at the box office. And while its two co-stars, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, should be promoting the movie on their big media tour, instead, they are promoting the woke narrative. So Ariana Grande, who stars as Glinda, saying in a sit-down interview with GLAAD, the nonprofit LGBTQ group, that, quote, Oz is a very queer place and always has been. Even from the L. Frank Baum books, it's always been queer. Grande has also been quoted saying her main character of Glinda may be a closeted homosexual character who's actually in love with Elphaba, and that even the chickens in Oz are gay. Now, people online are fed up with the wokeness, saying this: any consideration they had for going to see this movie is now gone, thanks to the woke narrative being pushed. Krish, I don't know, growing up, I never thought of Oz as being gay. And I mean, so Frank Baum, he was a children's author back in the early 1900s, and I don't really think that anywhere in his writing he was talking about sexuality, and I think people are applying this obviously because Wicked's this massive Broadway play. What are your thoughts on this?
So I did see the movie Wicked. I also saw the play, or the feature. So I just think ultimately this is not the takeaway I got. You could get what you want from it, but ultimately in these interviews, I think it's Ariana Grande inserting herself and making things go woke. And as we know, if you go woke, you go broke. So I don't think this strategy is going to work, especially with big box retailers like Walmart breaking away from this ideology and DEI. I think this is a bad strategy for the movie. I don't recommend it for them.
So it's worth noting, and I think you mentioned this too. So she did this sit-down interview with Gay Times.
Right.
So you know, she's obviously talking to a very specific audience here. And as we know, there are many gay and queer people that go see Broadway plays, go see Wicked, that love Wicked. I have many friends that love Wicked as well. So I think in this interview, she was really playing to her audience specifically. And, you know, the people that she knew would love to hear something like that. You know, she said, whether it's romantic or platonic, Glinda might be a little in the closet, kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing. So again, I don't know if she's coming out and saying that this is actually the way it is, but almost like what you said, you know, you take away what you want from it, right? So you watched it and you saw one thing.
I did not see that.
Maybe people watch it and see something else, and she's saying that's okay. She just wants you to see a loving relationship, whatever it may be.
I mean, I haven't seen the other interviews she's done, but I can imagine the other interviews are very straightforward about, you know, about a Wicked. I think, again, talking to that specific audience. You know, when you're prepping for an interview, who's reading or watching the media outlets. So I think that may have been maybe where she went a little with that. I haven't seen it. I know my daughter wants to see it, so maybe I'll take her to
I have never seen Wicked. I do hear that the Broadway production, especially the original, I hear that's really, really good.
Yeah, I have not seen it. I'm not a big fan of Wizard of Oz, but I heard it's fantastic.
It does creep out some people. Some of the characters.
It's mostly an allegory, though, too. We were talking about this in the green room, and I think ultimately it's an allegory for freedom of speech, too, because they're suppressing speech. You could view it as almost Orwellian. I don't know.
And you know, they always talk about the man behind the curtain. That refers to the Wizard of Oz, obviously, and returning to the golden age, going down the yellow brick road. It's a major allegory.
Information. Truth. Is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.